guys, so I wanted to do another get ready with me chit chat kind of video just to let you know what's going on. You know, I haven't been really snapping as much. I did put up like my tree and stuff, but I wanted to let you guys know what's going on, and I'm gonna tell you guys in the chit chat. And we reached 600 subscribers, a little bit over. I told you guys I wanted to do another giveaway once we reach 600. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. I'm gonna start it today, and I'm gonna run it until the 15th. So that I can send out the gift before Christmas. So it starts today. It's going to end on the 15th. Remember, you must be subscribed to my channel. That's the only requirement I'm going to do. I want to do like a thank you so much and like a Christmas giveaway. So I'm not going to show you what I'm going to give away. It is a Christmas gift, and yeah, so it'll run until the 15th. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. I want to do something green today. I want to do something like a hunter green or maybe like a Christmassy green. I'm going to be wearing green, so I want to do like a green look. But I wanted to do kind of like a chit chat get ready with me. I might not be telling you everything I'm using, but it's really, you know, you'll see it as I do it. So I've been watching a lot of people who are talking about doing Vlogmas, and I was thinking about doing Vlogmas. I don't know that I could do like every single day. You know, I have a full-time job and I work sometimes pretty late. Then I go food shopping, and you know, I do like all the other things I don't get to do during, you know, the weekend and stuff, because I work some weekends. But I was thinking of doing Vlogmas, maybe doing like 2 or 3 days and then uploading, 2 or 3 days and then uploading, not like every single day. But I don't know, let me know what you think, if that's something you would like to see, and I'll try it. So I'm just gonna spray my face with some Too Faced. I really like this stuff. My face has been really dry, so I think I'll go with L'Oreal today. So it's been a rough couple of days. I haven't told you guys, I don't know if I told you guys, but my dog is sick and she's gonna have surgery, and you know, she has like this little ball in her leg. I don't know if I showed you guys. I might have shown you guys. She has like a little ball in her back leg, and they're saying that it's, you know, it could be cancerous, and they wanted to remove it. And so Monday she's gonna have that surgery so that they can, you know, remove it. And so we're dealing with that. And it was supposed to be around Thanksgiving, and then they canceled it. The doctor had like some emergency to do with another animal, and he wasn't going to be able to make it. So, you know, we've been giving her all these pills, and they're like steroids to shrink down the little ball. But it's like she's like swollen, like she's swelling up. And I know it's a steroid, because I know a lot of times in the beginning when I would take the steroid for my asthma, I would feel like it, like you could feel like you're swollen and stuff. So we've been dealing with that. And then tomorrow is Saturday, and my son's been telling me he wants to hang out with this girl. My son is 17, but he's like an innocent 17, you know, like he's still really into video games and gaming and stuff like that. He's not really like, he's like an old man, like a homebody. You know, he likes to be home in his PJs, sometimes in his boxers on the sofa, watching TV, watching, you know, his games, like I don't know how it works, but I know that he puts an earpiece on and he can hear other people and stuff like that. So he's like really into just games and video games and stuff like that. So it caught me off guard when he said, you know, he wanted to hang out with this girl, and I was just like, I wasn't ready for that. Like, I was just like, so, you know, when he was telling me, I had like a smirk on my face, and he was like, that's the problem with parents, you know, you guys right away, you're thinking something else, we're just friends, we want to hang out, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, alright, so, like, did you want me to drop you guys at the movies, or like, what do you want to do? And he was like, no, she would come here and we would play video games, or he would go there and play video games. So I guess she's also a gamer. So I was just like but he was like, you know, she gave me her contact information, and I was like, her contact information, like what, in case of an emergency? Again, he didn't find that funny. So he was like, you know, can you call her mom and figure it out or whatever. So I don't trust people. Like, I don't trust nobody with my kid, you know. So I called the mom. Like, I hesitated for a while, and he kept telling me, did you call, and I was like, I forgot, you know, I'll call tomorrow or I'll call later. He'd come from school and he'd say, you know, his friend wanted to know if I was gonna call, and I was just like, oh. But I called, and I spoke to the mom. She seemed pretty cool. Like, we spoke for like almost an hour. You know, she was pretty funny, and she was like, oh, you know, my daughter said he'd be coming here, and I was like, argh! Like, so I was like, well, I thought she was coming here, you know. And so we were on the phone for a while, and she was like, you know, she doesn't really like to go to people's houses and stuff, places. So she was like, you know, you can drop him off. And I was like, and stay a while. Like, I'm not just gonna drop him off and be like, you know, but like, I want to meet who this person is. Like, I've never seen you, I've never heard of you, I don't even know, you know, if that's even your name. But you know, it means a lot to my son. So, you know, my husband was like, just, you know, don't bother him, and, you know, stop making fun of him. And I was like, I'm not making fun of him. I just, you know, I'm one of those people that if I get nervous and stuff, you know, you're gonna see a smirk on my face, or, you know, something like that. So I was kind of like, I don't know, I guess I know he's at that age where, you know, I was that age, but I'm just not ready. Not ready. So, you know, I was like, you know, did you want to buy her like a Christmas gift? And he was like, I don't know. So, I mean, I'm guessing it's just like an innocent friendship that, you know, because he said to me yesterday, you know, after because I spoke to the mom a few days ago. After that, he was like, you know, she had a bad day at school or whatever, and I said to her, it's okay, you know, it's just a bad day, you know, you'll be fine or whatever. And my son is very, you know, not well, he's positive, but he's not like that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is, if he sees you having a bad day, he'll be like, you know, it's okay. I mean, I had a bad day too, but, you know, it's fine or whatever. So I guess he said to her, you know, it's okay, because I guess one of the teachers had yelled at her about something, and so I guess I said to him, well, you know, maybe the teacher was having a bad day, you know, because I always tell him, you know, just because someone snaps doesn't mean that, you know, they're a bad person or they're mean. It just, everyone, maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe something's going on at home. Maybe, you don't know. Maybe because of the holidays, it's a rough time and, they're just having a bad day. So he said to her, it's okay, it's fine. Don't feel bad or whatever. I got yelled at the other day or something, he said. So he said, she said to him, he was such a nice, you're so nice, or that was kind, or I don't know what she said. And she put her head on his shoulder. So he was like, she said she felt better, that, I guess she realized, other people also have bad days and no one's perfect or whatever. But I was still hung up on, she put her head on his shoulders, like, I'm like, like, so my husband was like, that's nice, you made her feel better and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, so I said, oh, so when she put her head, you didn't go like this? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, like, my husband was like, so tomorrow I'm going to take the long way to drop him off and meet these people. Mentally I'll be like, but, it's a little nicer than, dealing with all the vet. Like, that's, my son was really, really sad to hear that she was sick and stuff. But he's, got this friend, and so it's making it easier. Not on me, but, making it easier. I'm going to finish up. Oh, no, I'm going to show you. So I was thinking of doing Vlogmas. I mean, it sounds interesting. It sounds like fun, But again, like, it might not be that interesting to some because, I go to work. I'm there. I go to lunch. I go back in. I come home. Like, unless it's like the weekend or, I get out earlier one day. I don't really do a lot of my shopping and stuff like that unless I'm early or I have extra time. Like, I don't know if you guys would want to come with me to like Aldi's and the dollar store. So, I don't know. I'm going to try it out a few days and see what the footage looks like. If it looks boring to me, like, I might not do it. But I was thinking about doing, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Like, is that something you would like to see, or, like, I don't know. Let me do my brows. I need, like, concentration for this. I feel like my brows are a little thin. But I'm going to do the look, and if I think I want to make them thicker, then I will. But they look a little thin to me. Okay, so I want to do something green, but I'm going to start with the Magic by Juvia's. And I'm going to put this color here all over my lid. And then I'm going to go in with this color here to warm up my crease. And then I think I want to go in with this color here. But we'll see. So I'm just going to take a fluffy, actually, I'm going to take the sponge and put that color here. There. Now I'm going to go in with Nana, which is that color there, to warm up my crease. So how was your Thanksgiving? Did you guys have a good time on Thanksgiving? Did you eat a lot of pernil? Did you eat a lot of turkey? I don't know what else. Patele, arroz con gandules, coquito. I remember when I was young and we would go to my aunt's house and she would make the pernil and stuff for Thanksgiving and arroz con gandules. She would make that something guineo. It was like the plantains with like onions and stuff. And she would say, ven a comer, ven a comer, ajo con gandules, pernil, eso es lo que hay. And we would be like, ooh. And we would all be looking for like the skin would be nice and toasty, the cuerito. Oh my god. So I'm gonna do it again for Christmas. So I haven't felt like the holidays have been like in previous years. Like I remember as a kid, everybody would get together. You know, I grew up in Manhattan. I moved to the Bronx later when I got married and stuff, but I remember, I'm gonna go in with Burkina, which is this color here, but this is from The Masquerade by Juvia's. I just want to darken it a little. I think I'm gonna use the same brush. I remember in the building, like you would hear the music coming out of all the apartments. Like everybody had something on. And I remember Bobby had his account with Banco Popular, and they would give out these like Christmas videos, and they were like cassettes, and it had like all the Spanish singers. They, you know, make like a Christmas video, you know. And he would play it over and over. And then they sold, if you didn't want like the video, you could get just like the CD, and he would play it in the car. And when he got upstairs, he took it upstairs and played it. And it was funny because you would go into the bodega and everybody was, you know, everybody was in the spirit of Christmas. And this year, I don't know, like, I guess because I'm going in with Fulani, which is just a little darker. I want to make it a little darker. I don't know. I guess because it isn't really cold. Like, it isn't like, you know, there isn't like snow. It isn't like that crisp mornings. And, you know, I don't know. Like, yesterday, it was cold in the morning. And then by lunchtime, it was hot. Like, I had to take off my sweater. I left my jacket in the car. Like, and I was just like, what the hell? But that's the kind of weather where you get sick. Like, I would get sick because, you know, I'm hot, so I'm sweating, and then I'm going out in the cold and, you know, with no jacket because I'm hot, you know. And so I was looking around. A lot of the plaza that I'm in, they really didn't have, like, you know, Christmas lights and I don't know, like, I just feel like around the holidays, people seem to be a little nicer. They're like, you know, Merry Christmas. You do have that person, like I had someone that I said to them, you know, Happy Thanksgiving, and their response was Happy Holidays. And I was like, maybe they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Like, okay. But then I was kind of like, the next person I said, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe not everyone celebrates it. Like, you know, I don't work with a lot of Latinos. I work with a lot of, like, you know, Jewish people, and I know they don't celebrate everything, but I don't like to assume that you don't celebrate if you do celebrate, like, you know. I think that's good so far. Now I want to do I'm gonna take Bozo, this green. I'm gonna wet my brush. I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, so I don't like to assume that you don't celebrate just because, you know, you might, you know. Let me get a base. I'm just going to use this Jordana eyeshadow pencil just to get a base. You know, I don't like to assume that people don't celebrate, you know. Like, I like to be in that Christmas spirit. I went to get, like, gift boxes, and things like that. And you know, I was excited. Like, I had my Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving, you know? Well, not before Thanksgiving, like the day before Thanksgiving. My husband made me wait because my son didn't want to skip over Thanksgiving. But like, I remember as a kid, I would spray paint my I would spray paint the windows with that frost stuff and write like Merry Christmas. And I remember we would put the lights around the window, and we were constantly having to tape it up because the steam was so damn hot that the windows would sweat and it'd like fall off. And we'd come up and we'd look up and be like, ah, you know, like. But I don't know, like now I'm in a house, like I live in a house, I bought my house. The neighbors don't have like lights on, and you know, we started putting the lights on the trees and stuff. I saw this light that it looks like a net you wrap it on the tree, which is a lot easier than trying to get your hand in the trees and stuff. Like, I always get like these little bumps on my arms because I guess I'm having an allergic reaction to it. But like, I look at the houses and it's getting dark. Like, I want to say by 4:30, 5 o'clock, it's already getting dark, you know. But I don't know. I don't feel like the spirit is out like before. Like, you know, I was telling some of the people at work that I wanted to get, I needed to pick up some, you know, those cash envelopes, because like, I like to give my mailman an envelope, the garbage man an envelope, because like, it's the holidays, and you know, they deliver my packages and they're careful with it, and you know, you just want to give back. I don't know. And they were like, mailman, I'm not giving them nothing. And I'm like, I don't know, like, so I don't know, I just don't feel like the holiday spirit, you know. Like, I was asking them at work, are you guys going to put anything up? And they're like, like, you know, on the holidays, like, to come to work and there's nothing in the air, like, you just get like, ugh. I'm going to take my Morphe 35O, and I just want to take some of these darker browns here to darken up the corner. So I'm just going into all of the darker ones. Like, do you guys have any holiday traditions that you still do, or you used to do, and now, you know, you don't do it because, you know, the person who used to do it isn't around anymore? Or, you know, there's that one person in the family that, you know, calls everyone and actually calls them and isn't like sending a text. And you know, like, sometimes you have like that tia or their grandma or whoever, and she's physically calling, like you say, send everyone a group text and just put like a little happy, like, I don't know. A phone call is nice. A physical phone call, like an actual, granted, my phone in my house rings and I look at it like it's some kind of, I'm always like, what's that noise? Telephone. Like, you know, and so I know there's people out there who also are like, I don't answer my house phone. So, I don't know. It's just, maybe I'm just, I don't know. I keep saying I don't know, but I know what I'm trying to say. I'm just can't spit it out. So I'm gonna take that same pencil, and I think I want to just put in my lash line, like really, really close. And then I just want to go with this brush, just a smaller, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that dark brown from the Morphe palette just to smoke it out a bit. But tell me, what do you guys do all on the holidays? Like, what are you doing now? Like, do you still mail out Christmas cards? Or do you just, like, not? Like, I've gotten emails from people. And it's got, like, these, you know, pretty pictures and stuff. But it's kind of like, you can just go to the dollar store and buy me a $1 card, and I can hang it on the wall, and, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm homesick. Maybe, you know, I think I like you. Let me add a little more cream. So, yeah, I mean, I know this chit chat is like all over the place, like, but, like, I want to do Vlogmas. I think my point is, like, I wanted to do Vlogmas, but I'm like, what do I do? Okay. I think that's good. Let me put a little black in my eyes. I'm going to take this Essence Smoky eye pencil in waterproof, black to black. Oh, you know, the other day this lady came into my job with her kid. Her kid was probably like 5. I mean, today you can't tell. Like, these kids are so big compared to, like, I find these kids huge for their age. But I was like, oh, you excited for Christmas? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, you already tell Santa what you want? And he was like, my mom and dad are Santa. And I was just like, my son was like maybe 10 when they said, you know, your parents are Santa. So for this kid to be so young and already know that, like, you stop believing already. Like, I don't know. So I looked at the mom and she was like, yeah, he's already did his list, and like, she didn't find anything wrong with that. And I was there, my manager was there, and we were all just like, and I know that in school, a lot of the times the older kids already know, and they probably said something, and maybe he asked, is that true? And she said yes. But I don't know, I guess because he was so little, I was like so in shock. I'm gonna do like 1,000 coats, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I changed my clothes, and let's finish the face. I just picked up my hair into a ponytail. So I'm wearing this green cardigan, but I wanted to do this look because I'm gonna be wearing these. So I wanted to do like a green look around them. I picked these up at TJ Maxx, I think, or Marshall's. It's in one of my hauls. I don't remember, but I already took the tag off. So let me dust this away. I hope this wasn't a boring get ready with me. I know it's everywhere, but you know, the holidays are here, and it's always a sentimental time. I was in Hallmark the other day looking at cards, and there were some that, you know how they have, like, you're sitting by a lake looking out, and then you read the words and it brings you back to a different time, even if I've never sat by the lake, just the words itself. So I was like, oh. But this is the time. Then you start seeing, like, a little more. Just gonna contour a little bit with my Wet n Wild. Always go. So I'm going to spray. I've been noticing that this does a really nice job at setting your face, or just like smoothing it out, but I feel like it makes underneath my eyes crease for some reason. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to do some Fix Plus. And then I'm going to take some of the Milani All Natural Lip Liner with the Rimmel. This is number 14. That's the lips. I think I'm going to add a little bit of Sexy Mother Pucker in Super Peach, just to give it a little bit of a peachy gloss. Okay, so let's back up. So this is the look. I really like it. I think the green that's in it gives it like that pop. Everything else is smoky, which I love. So I think I will leave my brows the way they are. And let me know if you guys enjoy this chit chat video. I know it was everywhere, but you know, I wanted to talk to you guys. It's the holidays. You know, you get into that either happy mood or kind of like sentimental mood, or just, I don't know. So let me know what you think about Vlogmas. Is that something that you would mind if I recorded and did, like if I filmed and then put like 2 or 3 days together into one clip, uploaded, or if doing every single day. I don't know that I could do every single day, but let me know what you think and what you guys did for your holidays. How are you getting ready for the holidays? Things that you remember, things that you notice that you don't see anymore around the holidays that you miss. And I will see you guys in the next video.